Welcome back to an episode. We are again somewhere in the dark, and we are getting closer to the convoy. Let's just run there real quick and get this done. Am I actually on the right path? I think so. Also, are there any more items to loot? The most important part. Most important bit. Oh, actually at the wrong location. I have to get like that way. Up sacks, of course, everything empty. Nice. And where is that spider guy? Spider-Man. Somewhere over there. Oh, look at this. More stuff to loot. How convenient. Where is he? Ah, over here.
Action, not reaction.
Yes. While we're at it, let's just loot a wee bit more.
Objective noted.
Unbelievable. Oh, there's a... Look at this. There's a chest. It's locked. Well, let's unlock the thing then.
Easy.
There you go. Stardadoo.
Action, not reaction.
Ooh, yes.
Onward.
Potions. Love them. Did I... This area up here looks new. How do you get up here? You could go somewhat across, then jump all the way up, and then you would end up over here. Actually, that might be a very good location to explore right now. Well, okay. Wanted to talk to Spider Dude, but let's get up here.
Oh, decayed. Looks to match. How unfortunate.
And no one has a working history check. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Anything else that fails here though? Survival checks, initiative checks, whatever. Oh, maybe this ballista thingy. Okay, kind of makes sense. Can't get there though. Okay. Ooh.
Worth examining.
There's a little bit of a fight that happened here in the past. Some bonesies.
So, the dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorn.
And they used those ballistas.
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorn long ago.
Long ago and long decayed. Interesting. So if we go further this way, then where do we end up at? There are two skeletons that we can interact with. The others not so much. Alright, looks like we can jump down here and continue on our little merry ways. Yes, it's a different way around, but let's just get up here real quick. I kind of feel enemies coming across. I feel combat happening. Or maybe there's just a hidden chest, who knows. So, rotting things, birds things, all of these kind of things. I really feel as if there has to be a chest around here somewhere. And of course there's not. Which is somewhat okay. Dirty toilet seat. Wait a minute. We came here from... Okay. Interesting. Oh, look at this part over here. Okay. Can't jump down there. The path's interrupted. You have to look at all of those little nooks and crannies, because sometimes there's stuff that you can see. Or maybe the history check would allow you to maybe dismantle those ballistas, maybe get a spear, or identify the magic that they used on this one. That will kind of make sense. Alright. Can't go there. Of course you can't go there. No one can go there. Right. That jump's good. Really? That's so stupid. Okay, when it comes to group movement, it's not always that intelligent. Absolutely great. Okay, let's explore the areas down here a wee bit further before we move on. More skeletons, more barricades, more dead. Let's see.
There was a battle here once. A large one.
Not only that, the area's completely taken.
Fallen members of the Emerald Enclave. Casualties in the war against Ketheric Thorm years past.
Oh.
The dead of the Emerald Enclave. They lay here ever since their war against Ketheric Thorm.
A key. A key for a chest. Now we just have to find the chest for the key. That one kind of looks like a chest. Or maybe the chest is somewhere further down. It's always like that. Okay, now what have we found so far? The Price of Pride. A record of Ketheric Thorm's speech to his troops before his victory over the Druids and Harpers. Take this, you there, take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are coveted and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter, but in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bored flames in the purchased hearth and see a bargain for peace. And then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it and go. Those who are not afraid, and me, we won't stop you, but nor shall we. No, a winter which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worthy of a flame reconcilable only with heaven, I swear it. Against us arrayed is a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us grow rich on screams. Alright. So in this case he just bought all of his soldiers, like everybody does pretty much. But the thing that is... yeah, the strangest thing about it pretty much. Is that he just... He uses the fear of the winter and the fear of like not having any warmth anymore in order to sell and attack a war, which is pretty interesting.
Time to press ahead.
Somewhat feels as if this one happened somewhere, not just in the game, but in reality. The fear of losing things and the fear of not living in a supposed luxury anymore. What's this shadow root say? Alchemy ingredient, elixir of viciousness. No one knows what it does, and I don't really care. Let's just take it though. Now we can make some vicious elixirs.
Eager for battle.
So, what do we have here? It's a trebuchet. I have to break any wall that's in the way. Ah! Thank goodness, survival kind of works. That might be the chest that can be opened with a key? No, that's just a normal wooden chest. With a normal light blue dye.
One true way.
You can go up here, but then you can just jump a bit further up there. Okay. crate isn't that special. So we got the items, we got the other stuff, we got burlap sacks around. Anything else? Oh ho ho ho. We're getting somewhere. And Roland's locate. Okay, so Roland is somewhere further down there. Somewhere on that battlefield. Can we see him though? Anything in here is burnt to a crisp. That is like a little stronghold. And if I were Roland, where would I be? Somewhere on that bridge, maybe? Okay. Very dangerous location. Let's see. Do I,
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
I don't know, but I have a feeling that if we go to that location, it kinda triggers a cutscene. So let's just go to that location over here, loot a little bit. The whole looting stuff I usually want to do at the end of the videos though, but right now it's definitely better if I do it before. A slight feeling that I will come here in a moment. So the anvil we can not just take with us. A shattered anvil. 200 HP, that's a lot. Bonus, wait. Cracked and broken, this anvil is little more than a useless heap of metal. Why does it say bonus action? This one is not an action, this is a bonus action. I don't know what this thing is supposed to do. And that cracked wall can be crumbled even more. Then you can just walk around it or whatnot, but let's just see what we can do there. That's a barricade. Thank goodness we don't need any more torches. It was ridiculous. Always changing. Okay, let's just save real quick. Vase stuff. Barricade. Yeah, another way across. Now, time for us to get to the spider guy. Did I? Yeah, export that part, export that part, export pretty much. That looks suspicious. Wait. Can you walk on that tree, though? Everything in there is just chasmed. Okay. Chasmed. I don't think this is a real word, though. Alrighty then. Let's talk to Karnas. Hello there, Karnas. We are good to continue.
They must get on. They must hurry.
Yes, they just need another moment. It won't be long. Okay, to Moonrise then. Lead the way. Let's just hope that there are no more harpers trying to surprise us. Oh boy. How much health do they have? 184.
They leave us again.
They leave us again.
Heretics, Majesty. But they can stop us. They can't stop us. Come back. Stay in the light. Turn to the light. Do not stray.
But you would get Isn't that somewhat questionable? That we got ourselves a buff and just came out from the darkness.
Twitchy stone skin. Afraid of the dark.
Uh,
Only a fool would be.
Leave us again.
oh boy.
Like we wait. Come back.
And save yet again.
Turn to the light. Stray.
Now what? Oh.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty?
Okay, wait a minute. This is the darker darkness. Now we really have to be careful what we're gonna do here.
I crave blood.
Let's just split up and let...
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave. They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorm long ago.
The letter of surrender.
Fallen druids of the Emerald Enclave.
Yeah, that just
They
continues.
died trying to stop Ketheric Thorm long ago.
Alright, but now the big question is, there's a dead Githyanki. How did a dead Githyanki get in here? I mean, this is supposed to be like elves and whatever. Sacks. Right, we got pile of bones, barricade, table, crate, yeah, and the dead Githyanki. That is the one that is the most strange. Inscribed slate. Weird. That short sword, I mean, do I... Oh, I don't really need that one. That one we can sell, yeah. Good idea. But, letter of surrender, what does it say? General Ketheric Thorm. It is with heavy heart that I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to your Dark Justicia army. Under unanimous agreement, Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it. So states our code, and so here have we acted. But I also know all too well how the statement continues. But they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. We cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Wraithwind, and indeed of the great loss of life that this war will visit upon the Sword Coast, and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, and so let it be done. Kelvin Aronson. On behalf of the High Harper Council and its allies, 2 words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined. That's very interesting. So, who surrendered it, or who declined the surrender, is probably Ketheric Thorm. That's very interesting. So even if they want to save the people, they can't. That's just really, really mean. Or at least they're not allowed to. This is just really not nice. Okay, inscribed Githyanki slate. A map has been etched onto this intricate disc. The Risen Road winds through a mountain pass. Within the hills is nestled a sizable temple. Within the temple, the Githyanki people have established a stronghold. Pictographs reveal their mission to retrieve a polyhedric relic on behalf of the Githyanki Queen. We got this polyhedric relic. I don't know if it was the relic that we already held, or if it was the polyhedric one, this thing right here. It's like a bit more spiky, but I think they meant the other one.
Madness. Quickly then.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Oh boy. Yeah. No, we have to be extremely careful.
Assume nothing.
Pile sacks, yes. We have to be extremely careful.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Majesty?
In the dark.
Like it's well be done.
Look at that. They only go like a few meters to the side.
Let's have a look.
Oh no. Stuff happens. Oh wait a minute. Some autosave stuff happens, but I want to loot a bit more. Let me just loot. Let's hope we don't trigger anything. Another key. Yeah, look at that. Okay, what kind of key is it? We just... Well, we picked up a key. No one knows what kind of key it is. Kind of makes sense. Like any random key in the environment,
Fallen druids
you wouldn't know what it was for.
They died trying to stop Ketheric Thorm long ago.
Hastily scrap prayers. What's going on? What's going on? We are just... That's weird. Where are we going? Okay, let's... Oh.
Without delay.
Get the help wanted. I picked up some items. Oh, we are shadow cursed right now. Let's just get back. And now we're good. We can't stray too far from the path. So, help wanted. Let's read this one and then...
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Uh-huh. Except for the not dying part. Okay, so we got ourselves to the toll house. Okay. Now I only need like a teleporter around. That would be nice because I will not be able to get here again.
Very well.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. There are an awful lot of items around. I have to... wait a minute. Where's the darkness? Darkness starts here and continues and continues and continues. Does it... Someone or something is hitting gold. That's strange. Okay, so let's continue. We don't need to loot anything now. Let's just stay close. We're gonna loot later.
Stay close. The shadows are darkest here. Hungriest here.
Got not much already.
Do not stray from the light. No matter what they promise you.
Oh, visage of regret. Shadow visage. Accursed coins. This cursed visage controls part of the coins, protecting the toll collector. Protecting the toll collector. So there is an enemy called toll collector in here, and this creature is connected to it. Makes sense. Okay. Now I kind of know why they are called bridge
There's the tower
trolls.
now, big lad. Your bridge is still clean.
My blade is, but that can change. Just keep talking.
They will be silent. They approach your sanctuary, Majesty.
Oh. There.
Stray.
The Moonrise
Cloaked.
Tower.
I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
Now there's just a teensy-weensy problem. The teleporter is on the outside of Moonrise Towers. I would... Oh no. I don't want to get closer to Moonrise Towers.
You survived this run?
You know.
Drink?
Drink.
Okay, let me just check something. Like, once we teleport in here, turn-based mode probably triggers. How far can I stray away and not get affected by that? There is some strange bubble magic happening here. Oh! This one and this one. Same kind of lantern. Do we have a similar lantern somewhere in the wilderness? Probably not. Okay, so how far can I go? Shadow curse. Okay. Yeah, this far is off limits. Right, now we good. So, sadly, we cannot take these lanterns with us. Would be nice though.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Interesting.
Open up.
Now the real question is there a way? And there's another skeleton. Oh, okay, no, we are not looting anything around.
At the ready.
What else could we do though? I mean, we followed him. We should continue with the whole followment. And then there's also Roland's location. Roland is in the nicer part of the environment, so I should have done that instead. But okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there are more skeletons.
Eager for battle.
While we're at it, let's just loot this one. Does that even work? Look the distance. Let's look at that. We can take the items from the skeletons hanging like kilometers apart. But when it comes to picking up a book or trying to read a book that's right next to us, it just doesn't want to work. Strange, isn't it?
New meat drider.
The Queen said them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full and glorious.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My Queen summons me to her chapel to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet Majesty. I am coming. My Queen.
Okay. Good. More questions and answers. Who's that queen he's talking about? I actually thought it was Shaw.
Make meat.
Interesting.
Visitors.
So let's just talk to those adapts and see what the Death Ward. I think I know what this is good for. Not dying. The next time damage would reduce the affected entity to 0 hit points, it remains conscious with 1 hit point left. Yeah, meaning that you have to attack another time in order to make this work. And an absolute badge on those fellows. They are at least humanoid, with 15 aura of protection. Similar thing, Paladin and any nearby allies have a +3 bonus on saving throws. Great weapon fighting, extra attacks, yeah, great. Absolutely great. Oh, fiends. A ghoul. A ghoul we can talk to. Very interesting. Let's just talk to all of the ghouls around. Why not? Yeah, let's just explore the environment as we usually do. What about those two fellows here?
Oh, that's grotesque. Don't stare. You'll only encourage it.
Encourage what? Covered critical. As long as the affected entity remains obscured, the number it rolls needs to roll critical hit point. Yeah, this is the headpiece. But now the big question is, why does the Thunder thingy not seem to work correctly? Okay, that doesn't seem to be offensive. There you go. So the thing is, the Lathander does not quite work against it. And they are moon shielded. That's great.
There is only the absolute.
Mm-hmm. Well, those two are pretty interesting. That's just ghouls usually are not just undead. They're kind of like
Worship her, love her.
like kind of undying vampires born. They're not just zombies. Like usually you think of ghouls as zombie-ish kind of creatures, but then in other instances, ghouls are somewhat connected to vampires, so they're kind of like in between. Very interesting.
Objective noted.
So what else we got? We got roots. Roots that lead places. Can we? Oh, be careful. And you can go further down. Yeah, look at that. Everything around here is secured, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. And we got some doors. Interesting. So can we jump across? Yes. And I think that everyone else can jump across there too, so... let's do that. Thank goodness the area is just safe entirely. Otherwise, would have some problems. Who's... wow. What do we have here? Timothy and Barnabas. They have dominated will by someone. And Tumelia. Who's this one? Linzella. True Soul of the Absolute. That might be the one dominating them. Let's see. The affected entities under the control of a nearby True Soul. That one, probably. So once we get rid of this one, the other ones may do whatever. And of course we can't pick up any items, which means we have to clear the surrounding area here first. Okay.
Alright.
And
What now? Can't slow down.
how do we get down there, though? Through stairs or an elevator? And what is this? Uh-huh. Some kind of harbor thingy. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So there is a way down. And that way down might just be some different way across. See that? There might be a connection there. Anyway, let's just talk to this True
There
Soul.
can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Whoa, that looks weird. Okay, let's talk to the creatures here. These thingies. And they cannot be talked to. What about Timmy? Timmy cackles and Barnabas. Chitters. So they do different things. Only thing we can do is open doors. Well, that's great. Oh, look at that. Araj Oblodra. That one. A Lolsondra. Okay. With on weapon coatings. Again, interesting. Oh, look at this. There's ships sailing away. To and fro.
Flackets will be done.
So. Let's just loot whatever we can loot for now. So that I don't have to loot this area twice, thrice or whatnot. Because I tend to forget.
An efficient path.
Yes. Very efficient. Awful lot of poisonous cheese. And what about those milk cans? Yeah, milk cans can be sold. If you can reach them, that is. Can we jump in here? No, of course not. Like, there are some cans that you...
This'll do.
Yeah, look at that. Steelclaw. A cat hole. Candle isn't that important. Pitchforks, wooden crates. Let's see what else we got. Vases with contents. Don't quite work the way as expected. What else we got? Mindflayer. Oh, dead. Look at that. Dead mindflayer tadpole. That's quite interesting. We can pick this up though. It is dead. Salmon. Interesting. An aberration. Tiny. Does it have any value? No. We can just throw it away. Let's just, you know what? Let's... we can't even... Maybe we can put it into camp, who knows? But for now... Let's see... Can we go further? Yeah, we almost explored it. Let's just talk to Steelclaw while we're at it. Like, we're going around the place and then we're going into the place.
These boots have seen everything.
So, Steelclaw is not sleeping anymore. Hello there.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. I await the arrival of my next kill.
Okay. A fellow hunter is a welcome sight. What is your quarry?
Tadpole, the furless ones call them. But the name matters not. Merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. Another will come soon, I have no doubt. So be silent, and do not interfere.
Interesting. Mutual respect. Respect is everything. So, now the big question is there really another tadpole coming along or not?
Quiet, lest I miss its cries for mercy.
Well, we got the dead one already. Anything else?
Quiet.
Nothing. Somehow Steelclaw seems to be a friend of ours. Lurking in the shadows. So, let's see what else we got. Staying torches, a cracked wall again. Yeah, look at that. Right in front of us, there is a cracked wall. Alright, create. Wait a minute.
Action, not
What
reaction.
if we were able to jump up here? And we are. Can we jump down? We would get prone though, but alright. There are...
Objective noted.
So what's this all about then? We can't climb anything up here. We will just take damage falling down. Maybe I can... path is in... Okay. So that little place over here makes you not get any damage, thank goodness.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The little hill is your friend. What is this? Okay, and this is again the inside, and there's Betty and Meg. But I actually wanted to talk to the Knoll guy, right? Moonrise Tower's main floor. What do we got here? Oh. Oh. Another female tour. Why are there so many female... What are they? Ogres. Have I seen a normal ogre before? I don't think so.
Assume nothing. Without delay.
Well, let's just loot the place. There's Betty. A Betty and a bucket. A bucket that is now gone. And the Acolyte Chimeral. And another bucket. Oh, a lot of buckets. What do they do once their buckets are full? I have to empty the bucket. Made with duster. Oh. Any specific made with a duster? No. Here, a woman holds her duster with both hands as if marketing it, not for consumption or purchase, but for appreciation of its fluffy, purposeful shape, so devoid of wiping away uncleanliness. Used for just the position of a cleanliness of the image. Which means it's dirty. The image. So, what else we got? We got more bottles. And plates. And plates. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I am in the Moonrise Tower environment, I think I unlocked another camp environment. One that is surrounded by walls and whatnot. So that means I have to loot again. See what happens.
Monster lives in this tower. Something big.
Makeshift training demo.
Nothing to be afraid of, lass.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Oh, hungry for what? Alright, let's talk to Logar.
Seems like a good moment to talk. You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, true soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Yeah. We got that much in the past. So, and it's not Logar, it's Iogar. The first letter is always large one, so it's kind of weird. What about Kimmeral?
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Mm-hmm. How convenient. Any traders around here?
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
Yep.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone. Like a living being extending through the walls.
Something in the walls. What is it? Are we in Attack on Titan? Let's just go for the trade. What do we got? Normal stuff. No gold though. But anyway, what is it?
Pig! In walls above! Maybe. Whole tower.
Okay.
Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet gnolls.
Okay.
You find meat. You share.
Well, absolutely. I don't know what kind of meat she wants though.
You loud. Clumsy.
Okay, why did you hear the meat sounds again?
In walls above. Loudest near kitchens. But maybe whole tower. Like we inside meat. Mig eat meat. Or meat eat Mig.
I think she's onto something here.
Watch yourself with the ogre. She's a hugger.
Well, all of those fellas seem to be fairly nice.
Better to bunk with a beast than do battle with one, I suppose. Praise the Absolute.
Huh. They're also upbeat for some reason in this environment that is darker than night itself.
Her cathedral will stand in the city, true soul, on the bones of all Baldurians.
Why are you so keen on the bony
Her
part?
cathedral will stand...
Yeah. Okay, so we got that much, alright.
If you're hearing things, maybe we ought to send you back to the war camp.
What? Who are you? Traders? Humans, mostly. Acolytes? Lantov? Armorer to the Absolute. Trying out different armor pieces. Okay. Interesting. Different weaponry and whatnot. And we have a throne room. Interesting. Wait a minute, is there someone in there? There is! Aha! That's the guy, that's Ketheric. Okay. So Kathy, we are definitely not getting any closer to this one. We're going to explore the environment even more because we are, well, how would you call it? Oh, it goes down further. Very interesting. Oh. There's meat going to and fro places. Okay, so this dude, there's a meat trail going further down. So whatever's down there, somewhat connected to the meat. I have to figure that out. They say it's coming from above, though. I could try to get further up there, but... Did Steelclaw find anything, though? I do have to talk to the gnolls. I do have to talk to the merchants, so...
Quiet!
Yeah. I don't see anything now. That's probably a way down. Anything past door number 3? Another scrying eye, of course. Pilgrim soul. Oh, look at that.
Eager for battle. What lies within?
Good old Palisac. Oh, good old Palisac. Shadaboof. And Shadaboof. Milk. Pen. Oh, yes. Gold. I see gold. I see an awful lot of gold. Each one of those, another gold coin in disguise. Burlap sack, 5 gold, definitely too much. Why do they want a love potion? Come on, I want that bowl. There you go. And another bowl. Let's go bowling. Wait a minute. Why is it called a bowling ball? With a bow. It's bowling. B-O-W. Yeah. Same word for some reason.
Quickly then.
But definitely different things. And what do we got here? Rusty chest, wooden barrel. Let's get that one. Now we talk to the pilgrim and the others. Oh boy. Once I interact with the scrying eye, something bad will happen.
What's up for discussion?
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
Uh-huh. Who is her? Weird. Weird, but.
There's eyes in the dark. In the walls. Please, stop looking at me. Please.
Okay, something definitely is going on here. And it's another one saying that there's something in the walls. So what about Laura, the explorer?
Good luck inside the tower, boss. Better you than me.
Well, thank you.
Look busy if you can, true soul. I hear the disciple ain't long putting idle hands to work.
Mm-hmm.
Wish we was assigned to the war camp. Beer's surely better down there.
Down? Okay, so that's what's down there. People getting suspicious sounds. Oh, that must be the one from the... Oh. That's the thing that's inside the wall. Some kind of like tentacular extrusion thingy that is bloodless pigmeat. Bloodless pigmeat. So what made it bloodless? There are those fellows. And this is again in the throne room, so something is going on in the kitchen. And we have to figure that out. So do we have any... Yeah.
Now that would be a prize.
Let me just look at these thingies here. Let's read that one. If ever there was a conflict in the planes of existence, a conflict that swelled up as if filled with pus, bursting only to scarify and atrophy and never heal, only swell up and squirt itself out again, a never-ending pus carnival of pain and misery. The blood war would be that conflict. It raged and rages still, truth be told, between the demons of the abyss and the fiends of the nine hells. Cunning Yugolovs may play one side against the other, but the conflict would swell and burst and swell again, without much coaxing. It has in both sides nature to fight. Potion of angelic reprieve. Now this is item, not something to read. On weapon coatings.
Just a pinch of...
Group of adventurers approached me, their grins docile and earnest, and they needed my knowledge in alchemy to help them differentiate between weapon coatings. They claimed to be giant hunters. Taking pity on these well-meaning morons, I explained the section of the page has been ruined beyond salvage. Annotated in the margins, someone has thoroughly made the following note. Poisons Poisons the target sometimes inflict an additional condition. Toxins deal damage over time, and oils. These inflict conditions and can harm creatures that are immune to poisons and toxins. Oh! Interesting. But oils usually have something to do with like hit chances, attack ratings and so on. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of three. 3 good twists is all it takes to grind a magpie into flakes. That felt good. I've really come to loathe that bastardly rhyme of mine. I'll leave it untouched in previous chapters, but from now on I'm having a bit of fun with it. Did we figure anything out though? Potion of healing, arsonist's oil. Ah yeah, wait a minute. Really? It's an oil, huh? Coat your weapon in an oil that transforms the target's fire resistance to fire vulnerability. Targets that are immune to fire damage are unaffected. Right. So this is nice. So this does deal damage against things that cannot be damaged otherwise. Kind of makes sense. Do we have anything else there? Potion of Angelic Reprieve. This is drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber unless interrupted. It's kind of like pretend to be dead or whatever it was. Whatever. What does it do otherwise? Benefit of a short rest. Yeah. It makes you short rest even if you don't have a short rest. Regain all first and second level spells. If you are awoken before the duration expires, the effects will not apply. So make sure to sleep thoroughly. Okay, so who's this Araj Oblodra?
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion.
Oh ho ho.
I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
Oh, I am listening. Now, what does a trader in blood do exactly?
I trade in blood and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With 1 drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what kind of potion is this exactly?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm?
Sounds like fun. And what exactly will you do with the blood you keep?
Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine.
Mm-hmm. And why is it that Astarion hasn't intervened so far? Anyway, sounds interesting. Let's do this. I really want to know where the blood's going to.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well.
How often can I use that?
Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend.
He's
a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
Excuse me? He's his own person. Well, yeah, another excuse me thing. Well, we travel together, that's all. He does what I tell him, if that's what you mean. Yes, all mine. Okay. Well, he is his own person in this regard.
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Oh.
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it.
Ooh.
It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
What?
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
Well, he said no, there's nothing more to discuss. I want that potion. Now, get those teeth sharpened up and bite her already. Okay, I'm surprised, Astarion. I thought you'd jump at a chance like this. Just bite her. The potion sounds useful. Exactly. But why does he fear her so much? I want to know what's going on there.
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment?
Yes.
Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank.
Huh? Rank? Do we mean like an odor? Or do we mean like a rank as in a pyramid position leader-ish kind of rank? What do you mean? What's wrong with her blood? A potion that powerful could change our fates. Isn't it worth a bad taste in your mouth? Maybe there's more than just a bad taste. This is your choice. Do what you want. Don't be dramatic. It's just a bite. Well, we don't know. If our little truffle pig smells something not truffle-ish, then we are going to trust its nose. What's wrong with her blood?
I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Okay, I really want to know what's going on with her blood. Araj. Elixir of half-elven healing. I don't know what it was, but anyway, uncanny dodge, sunlight sensitivity, fade, dark vision. I don't know what it is, but there might be something going on there. But anyway, uncanny this. Upon consumption, you and surrounding allies regain hit points equal to your constitution score. Half-elven hit. Oh. You and surrounding allies. The interesting thing is that it's not just me. It's all the allies surrounding us that get this effect. It's kind of cool. But I really want to know what's going on with her blood, though. Don't do anything you don't want to. Okay, it's up to you, but we could really use that potion. Oh. Just suck it up and bite it already, yeah. Okay. Don't do anything you don't want to, sure, but I really want to know what's going on with her blood.
Alright. Thank you.
Well...
it's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
Yes. And I don't appreciate that. Jesus Christ. Okay. It would be nice to know a bit more about her blood
Welcome
condition.
Back, true soul.
Show me your stock. Oh. I want to trade my blood for a potion again. Let's see.
Oh? I'm afraid I have quite enough for my purposes. From you, at least.
Oh.
If you know of any other true souls willing to aid my research, though, do send them my way.
Okay. Which basically means every single companion can get their blood turned into a potion. And then we end up with different kind of things. Oh, look at this. A thunder skin cloak. Dazing echo. When a creature with reverberation deals a damage to the wearer, the creature needs to make a constitution saving throw or become dazed. Now, reverberation is something that can be triggered with I don't know what, but there's definitely some way of making that happen. How do you usually get reverberized? I thought I had this effect on some... Yeah, I thought it was somewhere. Whatever. I think I'm going to buy a few of those things. Yep, definitely. Thunderous Acuity. When the wearer deals thunder damage, they gain arcane acuity. Right. What else? Rare clothing, high spell casting. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC. And it also looks kind of neat. So then we have, of course, the usual scrolls and the Circlet of Hunting. Hunter's Eye. You gain +1d4 bonus to attack rolls against creatures marked by Hunter's Mark, True Strike, Fairy Fire, and Guiding Bolt. Nice. So it basically makes those abilities slightly better. Creatures who miss their attack roll against you, the wearer, must make a dexterity saving throw or take damage. Okay. Now what might be better? Slightly higher attack rolls against specific targets. Hunter's Mark is more useful than True Strike, I would say. I don't know about Fairy Fire. What's Fairy Fire? We can just look this up. Shedding Dim Light, incoming attacks have advantage, cannot be invisible. And Guiding Bolt is the one coming from a cleric or something like that. Okay, Serpent Fang, some Blight Staff. I can basically just buy all of her stock. Okay, wait, there are some nice rings. You ignore the effects of difficult terrain and cannot be paralyzed or restrained. Sounds like fun. Problem? I do have a decent amount of rings already, so the risky attack. You gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. Huh. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Actually, when it comes to combat, I have to switch some rings. Okay. Each time they dash... Who's they? Whatever. The wearer gains arcane charge for 2 turns. While threatened, affected entity has a +2 bonus to damage with spells. Meaning that threatened thing is usually if an enemy is in range, and for some reason it's not going to display its real effects, which is weird. Anyway, we got fire resistance, accuracy, some antidotes, some peerless focus, and what is peerless focus again? No one knows. Spellcaster who cannot maintain their spells is about as useful as a chocolate kettle. I think I misread that one, didn't I? A chocolate kettle, yeah. Oh, because it melts if it gets heated up. Oh, look at this. A superior healing potion. Looks like we are going to buy and sell some things. So let's do this. Get some potions. And some ingredients for said potions. Also that ring, that's cool. We get that one, that one, that one, and that. Oh yes, smoke powder bombs, absolutely. I think that's it. The rest is just some dye stuff. Dashes are cool. This is also kind of nice. But wouldn't it be better to have some more defensive headgear? Not just something like this. Deals damage to the wearer, the creature. No. The thing is, you have to get reverberation on the target first. So this is a 2-step armor. That's the weird bit about it. That's the thing that makes it more difficult to utilize. Potion of gaseous form. Nope. Invisibility, mind reading, anything else. Oil of diminution. Okay, I think this is pretty much it. Alright, we got like 700 and whatever. Lizelle usually got most of the items in here, so let's just sell all of the rotten food. Potion of healing, this one, yada yada yada. What am I gonna do with this thing? I mean, I could just sell it. It's not worth much. But look at all of the rusty items. They're kind of cool. Kind of like that look. Okay, so we got this much. We got read all of those. So we're gonna take the hat. What's so special about this? Will encumber me. Well, of course. Some bellows, yada yada yada. Some bowls, an awful lot of candles. What is this? Oh, light blue dye. That's supposed to go into the camp. Let's see. Of course we can't do that. Not in here. Not now. This one continues forward. And let's just move that in here. Oh boy. Looks like I have to spend some stuff here. Okay. Let's balance the offer. Give us some gold. Want my gold back. Okay, put it away. There goes my gold.
Come back anytime.
Okay, wait a minute. What does this potion do and how often? Yeah, it's a single-use-ish kind of potion. You gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. Okay. Disadvantage on saving throws. Saving throws. Saving throws. Saving throws. Resists a spell or condition. The thing about saving throws, though, is that it has nothing to do with attacks. This one here is a condition and spell save disadvantage, and not an attack roll disadvantage. The attacks happen on the creature itself. So if we were to give this ring to someone who's using attacks a lot, they would benefit a decent amount on it. Death throw saving throw, for example, we can just take this away and put it somewhere else. As long as he's not dying constantly. But let's just see what else we got. The Baldur's weapon and unarmed attacks deal an additional 1d4 damage against lightly or heavily obscured creatures. And creatures made of shadow. Well, very specific. You have advantage on saving throws against charm. Well, nice. So what about movement speed bonus and resistance to poison damage? Well, that's nice. Light blue dye goes to camp. Potion of healing goes somewhere else. Smoke powder thingy goes somewhere else. Gold goes to me. And this one goes to... Oh, because it's considered to be an enemy. Well, I don't know what happens if I throw this to the cat.
Watch your back.
What's the story?
Yeah, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Awful lot of health. Could we craft something maybe? Potions? Nope. Haven't gotten the good stuff yet. Advantage on attack rolls. So if a character would benefit... Yeah, once characters that attack a lot would benefit, of course. And because this is advantage, it means 2 rolls and the higher one works better. So if I, for example, have a character that has the passive sharpshooter that reduces the chance of attacks working by 5, but I can roll twice and get the bigger one, it increases the chance of it working maybe a bit better. So... maybe I can offset that and make it just deal 10 additional damage and make them more deadly like that. Same goes for Savage Attacker or Great Weapon Fighting. I don't know which one it was though. Not that one. So Karlach would be one of the beneficiaries for it. But for some strange reason, this does not deal... Ah, there we go. 6 to 18. The amount of damage it is supposed to do. And are wielding in both hands. She is wielding it in both hands, I presume. Doesn't look like both hands to me. And you can't turn it from like one-handed to two-handed thing. I think it does it automatically. Once there's nothing else. 1d10 or 1d8 plus 4? So which one is it? Versatile. Wielding with both hands, yes. Is this a d10? I think it's a D10. It... Could you force it to be used in one hand or two? No, okay, you can't switch it. Yeah. I don't know if it's one or two-handed. But I don't know if you can actually switch that. Usually it's in the passives where you can change these things. But anyway, we've sold some items. That's pretty neat. And the only way... We're not going through the door. We are not going to figure out what this is. We're going to talk to Linzella and whatever's going on in the kitchen in the next episode. So until then, like and subscribe, of course, as usual. And ta-ta.